It's week 11 of the 2025 season.
And we'll get a look here at Ben Sinnott.
He comes in fourth in the NFL in receiving yardage. It's the Commanders and the Dolphins.
And it's all just ahead on Madden NFL 25.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Glad to have you with us, football fans. Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt up here in the broadcast booth. And Brock, one side with a clear advantage coming into this one, coming off the bye week. While their opposition, well, not only are they less rested, but they're coming off a big L as well.
Just a reality. I'm sorry. Just a reality of the NFL that every season you're going to catch somebody coming off a bye or in more time to rest up than you did. And if you feel sorry for yourself, well, you're probably going to lose. When these games come along, it's time to grit your teeth and work even harder on those tired legs. You're going to see a lot of teams in that spot try some big plays early to grab that.
Jason Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And we're off and running from Landover. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. So the Commanders' offense headed out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by an elite runner, one of the game's top dual-threat young quarterbacks. He was taken second in 2024, Jaden Daniels.
Last week, Kate, you won't call his effort wasted, never. But you wish a game like that would have come in a win instead of showing up in a contest they ended up dropping. 2 touchdowns, no picks. That's the type of game that wins are typically built off of.
This is ahead for about 5. Tackle made by Jordan Brooks. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Another carry for Robinson. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line.
At the 40-yard line.
Out of the gun, Daniels. That's brought in by Luke McCaffrey. And that will not be enough for a first down. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Robinson on the inside give. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Got Sinnott. It's complete. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Well, things weren't about to end after the first hit or the second. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch, and he was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
It's taken in by Sinnott. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Daniels on 1st down. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Throw complete to Sinnott. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. No gain that time, and now it'll be 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's Daniels. Quick slant complete. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders finish up an excellent opening series. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script.
All right, looks like they want another look at this one. The play going to be reviewed by our officials, making sure they got this one right. Well, I certainly don't envy the officials here. A lot of times, Brock, it can be so tough to have the right angle to get a perfect spot on that football.
Yeah, how they do it, I just marvel at it. A bunch of years ago, I got to do and be an official, a side judge for a spring game.
How'd that go?
Not well, because things happen so fast, and I really do. I marvel at more often than not how good these officials are at spotting the ball.
That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here come the Dolphins as they get set for their debut series. They'll be led out by a proud Samoan and one of your few fellow lefty QBs, Brock, Tua Tagovailoa.
As you take the field coming off of a real late season bye, you just want to maximize what last week was all about. Making sure that physically, mentally, emotionally, you're recharged so you can go attack the final stretch of this season.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here's 2nd and 14. He's got Smith. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Tua off the play fake. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. The ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge gain.
Begins his return at the 16. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Commanders and QB Jaden Daniels headed out for their next look on offense. And he's one of the best in the league this season. Still the guy that everybody is chasing in passing yards. Look at that. Up over 3,000 of them to this point. 1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. He puts some power on a deep one left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. From the gun, it's Robinson. And he's brought down for a loss.
His goal's pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. It's a 61-yard punt that time. And it'll be Dolphins football. Now we're going to see the Dolphin offense for their 2nd drive of the contest. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening 1st down as they take the field a 2nd time. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Man in motion, headed right. Second down carry for HA. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Tua now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
So the Dolphins readying for the punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. He broke 50 on his first punt and looks to have done the same here. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. The Commanders ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions, you get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
The Commanders ready for the punt. Tyreek Hill deep for the Dolphins. Went for 48 with his first kick, and this one looks even better. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And it's going to be their football coming up. Miami set to take over once again on offense. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down. A-chain on the inside give. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Commanders with an extra DB out there to defend this 3rd down. We send a man in motion. Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense, who puts a sack on the board.
They'll send out the punting unit. And he's had a very busy game already, Brock. 3rd time they've called on him as he gets this away. His work begins at the 31. And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And the Commanders will go on offense. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Man in motion out of the slot. Drive starts with an option, right side. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
He's taken down. The Dolphins rush gets home. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate, right? We talk about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with the tackle for loss and a sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
Third and long for Daniels. Got a man. McCaffrey has it. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Punter takes the field on fourth down, and he sends this one flying. Broke through the tackle. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. Big kick on that one, 62 yards. And the Dolphins will have some work to do as they take over. Tagovailoa on first down. Hauled in by Waddle. And he gets him around 6 there. Azeez Ojulari getting there for the tackle. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Has him on the quick hitter. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Brought down by Rasul Douglas. Third down, 1 yard to go. They motion Waddle over left. Third down run from Achane. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
Going play action, Tagovailoa. That's caught, Devon Achane.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And his gain is stopped on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. We will not get another play in here. That's going to do it for quarter number 1. Neither side separating much so far. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Back to throw. Here's Tagovailoa. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down for a loss.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
Here's 2nd and 11. Achane reels it in. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll be first down, Miami. Here's Tagovailoa. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he gets it forward to steal about a yard out of that. It was Mike Sanders still on that stop.
How's your block shedding out there, boys? Because they need to get through some blocks to hang that screen up quickly. And they were Johnny on the spot.
Here's Tua again. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up third down. To the air yet again, Tagovailoa. He's on the move. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Punting unit out now. And they could really use a good one here. Averaging a little under 50 a kick so far, Brock, as he gets away another one. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. The Commanders and Brian Robinson Jr. running back on now. And you can see he's done his part on offense this season, sitting 2nd right now in the league in rushing touchdowns. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he can only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They send one of the tight ends in motion right. Here we go, 2nd and 9. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up. Trying to force one through there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Out of the gun, Daniels. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
Juke the defender. And he can't find anything as he goes out of bounds. Nothing on that return. So no return on that punt. And they'll get ready to go on offense. The Dolphins offense ready to go as they take the field. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Here's 2nd and 5. He's going to loft one deep to the left. He's got it inside the 10. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Trying to run it in, Achane. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
And they don't allow a lane to form. Defense taking care of that play near the line. They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
You know, that's an example right there where you just simply got to be on the same page with each other and get both ends of the play right to execute. They want that one back.
Aubrey puts it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
His return starts at the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Washington offense getting set for its next possession. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. They motion the slot man right. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Well, that's a tough one because you can see the beginnings of what looked like an explosive play. Let's give some credit here, Kate, to the defense. A great job to bottle them up before it came to fruition.
Got Sinnott. It's complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. New set of downs for him at the 38. They kick the running back in motion. On 1st down, here's Daniels. Throw complete to Sinnott. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Brought down that time by Kendall Fuller. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Play fake here. Daniels. This ball's cut by McCaffrey.
It was as if the defense knew what play was coming. That was a play they knew they could defend, and boy, did they ever, stopping it right at the line of scrimmage.
Again, Daniels to the air. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Slot man motioned over. Daniels on first down. Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 38 out of the play. And the Commanders will have a first.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
First down from the red zone. Working the sideline. Oh, he got it. Drug the feet. That's a catch. Second down now, 7 to go. An option give to Robinson. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with third down and 6 to go.
Brings up third and 6.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. And they will score. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders now lead by 10. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack, because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
That one right down the middle. And the Commanders drive their lead to 11. The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Return coming from the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Dolphins sending their offense back out there. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. This one's taken in by Hill. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Running with A-Chain out of the gun. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop it behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Hey, I'll be honest with you, Kate. They say that football is cyclical. Well, I sure hope we see the fullback come back. There's just something about that guy, something about that position. And he just showed you right there, going to get you a first down. They can be difference makers, too.
And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. It was Mike Sanders still on that stop. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Tua setting up to throw. Completes this one to Hill. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
And that's It's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Trying to connect with Tyreek Hill there. So it'll be second down. Tight end in motion right. Here's Tagovailoa again. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the Commanders pick this one up. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
I think the defense would have just settled for getting off the field with the takeaway, but they add a nice little present onto the end of it for their teammates who start this possession with much better field position.
The home teams are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing. While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. Yeah, pretty bang-bang play out there. It's tough to see exactly what happened on our first look in real time.
But you know what I like here, and I do appreciate, and these officials are so good at let the play just play itself out before calling it dead. Now all the replays and the camera angles will give us such a better idea of really what happened.
So the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free. Tagovailoa facing third and long. Into a crowd, and intercepted! Rasul Douglas picks it off. And the Commanders will get it back with some time to work with. We've reached the 2-minute warning. Commanders starting out in a good spot this drive as they get set. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Dolphins side of the field.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Complete, it's McLaurin. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. They'll motion him out of the backfield. 1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Dump off caught by his back. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Javon Holland there to make the stop. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Now Daniels off the play action. It's taken in by Sinnott. They're working a couple of yards past the line. Jalen Phillips finishing that play off. Let's see what they draw up on these 3rd and 7. Running back, motioning right. Daniels throwing on 3rd. He has the first over the middle. And they take him down right along the 30. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Throwing now, Daniels. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off, Kendall Fuller. And the Dolphins make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
And he found some running room for a nice gain. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. 2 now from the gun. He's got Smith. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. They put a receiver in motion here left. He'll throw it. Taken in by Smith. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Looking to throw. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense.
Commanders 14, Dolphins 3.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll begin up at legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. And it's the Packers who have the lead as that game approaches halftime. Christian Watson, 2 touchdown catches on the afternoon. We'll stay in the NFC North as we head over to Minneapolis to check on the Vikings at home in US Bank Stadium. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. Kadarius Toney, a touchdown reception. Finally, we'll save the biggest for last as we head to AT&T Stadium to see what's happening with the Cowboys at home in Arlington. And they were losers in that game as they fall to the visiting Kansas City Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes, a strong performance there, over 300 yards passing with 3 touchdowns in the victory. The Commanders got a strong first half out of their quarterback, Jaden Daniels. His 2 touchdown passes helped pave the way for his guys to take this lead into the intermission. With that, the 2 squads are headed out of the tunnel. So let's get you back out to K. Scott and Brock Hewitt.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Dolphins getting their offense out there to start off this second half. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now here he goes. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. Azeez Ojulari getting there for the tackle. Offense to the line for second down. They'll send him over right. Tua off the play fake. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Mike Samra still makes the play. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. Went to the old well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future, and they had somebody there waiting for it that time.
PAT effort coming up. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders push their lead to 18. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense returning to the field now for the Dolphins. And they didn't have much time to recover from that pick 6. Need short memories here as they head back out. 1st and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa. It's caught. This is Jalen Wright. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable. And it creates that space if you want to take.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
How many times we see these coaches after games sit there at the press conference, they pull out the stat sheet, and when they do, they look for some anomalies. And today, well, this head coach is going to be very proud of a defensive effort, getting after the quarterback 6 different times. 6 sacks, and they've had a heyday in the backfield.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Now Tagovailoa to throw. Has it, man. It's Achane. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
Ball taken in at the 36. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Daniels from the pistol. Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Out of the gun, Daniels. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Third and short, Daniels. Coverage holds up, and he just had to get rid of it.
You know, it's fascinating how those routes you run so many times in practice become a whole lot more difficult in the actual game. That was an important third and short to convert. Very surprised to see that play fail.
Fourth down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And he's got this fair catch right along the 12-yard line. The Miami offense headed out there now. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. Got his target. It's Hill. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Quite the start to that drive, huh? The first play sets him up now at the 38. Blitz coming, Tua. Achan reels it in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
Complete out to the right side. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Ball on the 45, first and 10. Here's Tua again. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there, brought down by the future Hall of Famer Bobby Wagner. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Again, it's Tagovailoa. Oh no, they get him yet again! And the Commanders get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
You know, Kate, once you've thrown a couple picks, it's easy to become check down Charlie. Right? Just throw it underneath and not take any more risk because you don't want to throw what he just did, his 3rd interception of the game. It's time to protect the football at all costs. And if not, well, that backup better get ready.
The home team's headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And as we see some of the highlights from their showing, his work a big part of why they're in front right now. Having a nice, solid game as their offensive leader. I think we can say he's had a firm grip on the wheel and has really driven them to this advantage. Commanders starting out in a good spot this drive as they get set. 1st and 10. Here's Robinson up the middle. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
First down, and they go right back to him. He finds some space again. And they'll finally bring him down at the 22. They get 22 on that one. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
Washington Commanders first down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Finds his target, Robinson. Has the Washington touchdown. The Commanders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
Now the PAT try coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders grow their lead yet again. The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Washington now to return. And look at this return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Dolphins are back on offense. Tua Tagovailoa out there once again. And I don't think we can really call these highlights, partner. Shall we just call them replays as we re-examine his performance so far in this one? 3 interceptions mixed in among his work. It's really limited a lot of what he's been able to do out there. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They run the counter to Achane. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. On play action, here's Tagovailoa. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Let's be real clear, there is nothing lucky about number 7 at all for this quarterback. The 7th time he's been taken to the ground for a sack. This defense, they made adjustments. They're incorporating a variety of different looks and blitzes, and it just seems like, Kate, constantly they are a step ahead of whatever this offense is trying to do to protect this quarterback.
Here he is on 3rd and long. This one's taken in by Hill. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Tagovailoa off the play fake. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. And he takes it up and across midfield to Commanders territory.
You know, I often say there is a fine line between aggressiveness and carelessness. And when you throw into double coverage, well, it can go either way. That time, a tremendous catch by his receiver on the other end.
And they pick him off again! Picked off, that's Bobby Wagner! And the Commanders get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, Brock, it has been a special day for this defense when it comes to forcing turnovers. Big play after big play, and that is their 4th interception of this contest.
Special for the defense and an absolute nightmare for a quarterback. 1 interception, it sticks with you all week long, but throwing 4? He probably wishes he could be anywhere else on earth other than this field right now.
Commanders starting out in a good spot this drive as they get set. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Completed here to McCaffrey. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line.
Teammates notice when they got a guy willing to take it on the chin to get rid of the pass. That's a pass that's going to earn a lot of points with the other 10 players, not just today, but when they go back and watch that play on tape.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. It's tipped away, and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get 2 hands on it the next time.
And they won't do it. That falls incomplete on 4th down.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
Here comes their offense out again. And the turnovers have not helped as they find this game out of reach at the moment here in the 3rd. 1st down, here's Tua. Has him on the quick hitter. Good little rip there, looks like about 6. Azeez Ojulari getting there for the tackle. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at their 48-yard line.
Going play action, Tagovailoa. Searches from the pocket. Nowhere to go with it, so he just throws it away.
There was almost no resistance offered against the rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
Complete beyond the marker. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
And they pick him off again! And the Commanders get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Oh man, Brock, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
Commanders starting out in a good spot this drive as they get set. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap. Oh, they get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. 1 play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
This offense making its way back out now. And the last 2 drives have been teaching. So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. All right, so we all know what we're looking for here, Brock. Where did an elbow, maybe a knee, something touch down? And as it does, is the ball loose at that point?
Yeah, throw in forearm, wrist, shin. There's no question the offensive guy's screaming something hit the ground while the defense is hoping it didn't.
Take that fumble away. The officials overturn the call and say he was down. On 2nd down, Robinson. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
And the Dolphins are there to bring him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
That sack once again taking me to my backyard. Playing ball with the neighbors. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. That ball better come out. And when you're getting sacked as often as he is, you would think his timing would be a little better.
Punt team on the field. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. This offense and their quarterback making their way back out there, ready to take over once again. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. able to find Achan. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Frankie Louvu there for the tackle.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers that time, running back in the flat.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Waddle now in motion right. They'll run here on first down. And he's brought down for a loss.
Can I have a moment, Kate? Just a moment to marvel at how well they reacted to that play on defense. They were all over it from the start, getting behind the line to blow up a play that how many times do we see as highlight reel touchdowns going the other way?
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Hits his running back. He's got to gain a 6 there. It was Mike Sanders still on that stop. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. The Dolphins have it to begin the 4th, and this game, it has been a nightmare for them. Third and 6 for them to figure out now. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. That's caught for the first. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. On first down, here's Tagovailoa. Completes this one to Hill. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
First down, Miami.
Achan on the toss right. And he crosses out of bounds, so now we're going to learn who the penalty flag is on. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty, and now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Running it after the penalty. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Give him 4 yards there, and now it'll bring up 2nd and 16. Tua now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Well, the negative play makes it even easier to decline that flag. That's going to bring up 4th down. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Quarterback so worried about challenging the DBs in coverage, he didn't keep an eye on the lineman in front of him. He threw it right towards him, and it was easy to get a pop and swat away a potential 1st down.
First and 10, around to Robinson. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Another carry for Robinson. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Staying with Robinson. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. New series coming up following the punt. And it'll be Dolphins football. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. It's a gain of 4. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the 1st down.
Tagovailoa on 1st down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
What a great opportunity for him. You can almost feel that bounce in his step. Facing the southpaw, and he gets to rush the blind side. Well, anytime he beats that right tackle, it just comes down to his closing speed and his finishing ability at the quarterback.
And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly, as a check-down outlet on short throws.
And they pick him off again! And the Commanders have it once again after yet another interception.
I think it's safe to say his day is beyond repair now, if it wasn't long ago. He just hasn't been reading these coverages at all, and it's clearly not on the same page with his receivers. I think it really is now time to think about his confidence for future games and get him out of this ball game.
Out comes the Commander offense for another series. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Robinson on the inside give. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Give him 5 on that carry, bring it up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the gun, it's Robinson. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Give him 4 yards there, and they only need 1 more now on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Play fake here, Daniels. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
On 1st down, here's Daniels. Dumped off to his running back. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
At the 21-yard line.
From the 21. That's taken in by Henry. And he's able to get this down to the 13. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And the Commanders will have a first.
13-yard line.
Now Daniels off the play action. Dump off caught by his back. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Able to hit Robinson, complete. And not much doing, he stopped quickly.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Took his shot at 6 that time. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
It's
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that gives them a 28-point advantage.
Yet another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Washington now to return. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. Their offense running back out now. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. Tagovailoa on first down. Has the connection to right. And he couldn't quite get the edge. He goes out of bounds and maybe gets back to the line. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa got his target. It's Hill. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down. Tua looking to throw. That's Hill working the sideline, complete. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Sticking to the air, it's Tagovailoa. He's got Smith. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Off the play fake, here's Tagovailoa. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Here's Tagovailoa again. Hauled in by Waddle. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll be first down, Miami. Again, it's Tagovailoa. And this is going to be a Miami touchdown. The Dolphins making the scoreboard look a touch better. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. Yep. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And the Commanders are able to cover the kick. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point of the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
This is Robinson. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
2nd down now, 7 to go. They'll run with Robinson. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Handoff now to Robinson. And they take him down right along the 30. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
An option give to Robinson. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
So next to the nation's capital, it's a home win for the Commanders. And they carried some of that winning football from last game into this contest. Now a modest little win streak blossoming for them, Brock. They've got 2 in a row as they get out of here with a victory. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. It's a win for the Commanders, as with that, we sign off from D.C.